Assalamu alaikum guys, how you all doing? This video is about yesterday. You see all of these people? Do you see all of this? This guy is actually a very important politician in Gambia who want to become a president. You see the people. You see the women. You cannot see all the women. There are a lot. Look at my face. I've not slept last night because the day before I know it was gonna be tomorrow that they're gonna go and vote. That was on Sunday. I did a video like I've never done, especially on my other page where I normally talk to my people in my language. I couldn't sleep. I have the fear of these people, the way they brainwash our community. They are more than this. These people, lot of them are majority in Gambia, because a lot of them come from the Mandinka people. And Gambia have a lot of Mandinka people. These people, they will brainwash you, especially as a woman, to make so you follow what they're doing, or they will not marry you. Or if they marry you, they will divorce you. If you are their children, they will disown you. Friend, family member, just speak up against what they're doing, and you're gonna be finished. These women, and more than these women, were crying yesterday outside of Gambia Parliament, and even some of those men that you saw crying like this, like somebody died. What they're crying for, even inside the Parliament, the ones that was there was crying until people cannot focus and talk. You can hear the men, one of the guys especially telling the speaker, I cannot focus and talk because people behind me, the way they're so emotional crying. What are they crying for? For people to FGM the little girl and get rid of her clitoris. People like this, they make a lot of Muslims are leaving the deen now. They make Allah look like Allah is very evil and hate people, especially women and children. People like this. When you talk, they say you're not Muslim. They will swear by Allah that you're not Muslim just for talking, questioning them why they're doing this. When they see so many other stuff in the Muslim religion that is good for humanity and they never ever do it. They never ever focus on it. For example, they said the Gambian parliament that already banned FGM and underage marriage and so on to protect girls. They want to remove that ban. And some of them saying that the girls, especially the particular imam that is a champion of underage marriage fighter, fighting for that to happen. You know what I mean? That's this man. He's called Imam Fatih. He managed to get one of the guy who work in the Gambian parliament. I'll bring his picture next. For them to work together. And group of people, you know, more than this. People that are like them, of course. To make so, they argue the Gambian parliament. And because Gambia have democratic now, it's not like our dictator president that left a few years ago. Jammeh. That's why they're doing this. Because he's the one that first started this just before he stepped down. He listened to the women, give women right, and put this in, you know, in order. And they were all like this because he was very strict. You don't mess with him. He was more traumatized and wicked than this type of behavior that is happening in Gambia now. They know him. He will stand up and tell them, I'll bury you 7 meters down when you cross my line. Or you go to my hotel. He means his rotten hell prison. This is the Gambian president, Adama Barrow. This guy is just the guy that he newly, you know, gave one of the position in the government. This is the man that brought the thing back to the parliament for debate. His last name is Jiba. That's his name. He's the one that working with the imam and the rest of them to make sure that this underage marriage and FGM for girls will continue. What I'm asking my government and our women and men, just our community in general, is but I believe the government will not allow it. And I believe even if the government is like these people, hate women and children, but you love children when it comes to marrying them. Even if the government, the president himself is like that, I know the international community will not allow this. I don't think so, that the international community will hate us like this. There's an international community or whatever you call this other thing that is protecting human being. I am so there for this kind of behavior and this kind of, you know, powerful people that love torturing and traumatizing people. For example, this is Gambia. People queuing for free food. This is Gambia when people breaking their fast around 7 o'clock, after 6 o'clock, going to 7. Some people will come up with free food on the street. This is people queuing for free food, especially young people are more there. But you can see the queue. You can see people all over the place. This is people debating in the parliament. One person, this man here, I don't have his picture. This imam here, he's called Imam Babali. He's against this. Him and other people, imam or not, other people that are human and have their blood running and they are honest enough and love human enough. They talk even though they insult him and insult the rest. Everybody that is talking, they insult you. Especially someone like me. They will call you that you're looking for money. Every single person that is talking, they say he's looking for money, including this man and everybody else. And that the white people will sponsor you. Did you guys sponsor us and pay us money for talking about Africa, how they traumatize us, bully us, and then we are dying in the sea, crossing the desert, trying to come here. Even when we come here, a lot of us come here with our trauma and pain, disturbing people. That's the truth. Or just doing the wrong thing even. It's hard to focus for a lot of people here because of what they've been through. A lot of them, for example, they're saying that I shouldn't talk all these years. They hate my talk. If that was them that been through half of what I've been through in this society, by now we'll be talking about something else. This man that work in the parliament, that is working with the imam to make sure that they bring back the underage marriage thingy back to life in the parliament in Gambia. Him. I am sure he have a lot of wives. They hate 1 or 2 wives, a lot of them. They want 3, 4, or even more, even though they allow just 4. And they're supposed to be housing, clothing, feeding the wife. And how expensive in that is that? And 80% of them don't do it or don't do it correctly. But definitely this 50% inside the 80. Oh my God, this is across African Muslim countries. They don't do it even or don't do it near right at all. But they always gonna have money for other girlfriends and for other wives to marry, especially younger wife. And the old one, the first one will be crying. Doesn't matter what age is. When they marry 5 years, 10 years later, they're definitely gonna say you are old. They even say it in live videos all the time that the woman, you know, when she's past 20, 30, when she's past 30, she's old, yeah. You know, a woman even when she's 25 going up is old. Why do you think the imam that I talk about first, the one that is the #1 promoter of FGM and underage marriage, why do you think he's talking in the video like this that 18-year-old is too old to get married? Young people are getting pregnant before 18. Let's marry them at 13. That's what the Quran appropriate age to get married is 13, because then the woman already sees her period. And instead of talking to men that getting these little girls pregnant, no little girl 13-year-old is going to be pregnant and they're pregnant by a 13-year-old boy. Gambia, Africa in general is rampant with SA and adults at wanting young people for girlfriend and doing them like this. When the young people, their father neglect them, most of them busy with another young person. You also, because the father need to give them money, love, time, teach them how they self-value and stuff as a man. Tell them how other men can lie and do bad stuff to them. For example, especially when he's doing that and he want to save his daughter or he's just being honest in general. They don't have time for all of that because they want 2, 3 wives. A lot of the wives are having 4, 5 children, 6, 9, 10 even or more. Especially like some of these women yesterday that was campaigning saying that they have 10 children or 9 children and they've been through FGM and underage marriage, and that's fine and the people should do it. This is a school bus in one of the villages in Gambia, one single school bus that the youth don't even have regularly, and they cannot even fit there really. You can see them. It's a lot of them. You see the queue like this? It's more than this. Look at this. All of these people are among that queue that you saw. I saw you first half of the queue. All of these people are among that queue. They cannot even fit in that bus. And to have that bus even regularly is a problem. And they have to go to high school that is far away from the village. Gambia have a lot of villages that don't have school, don't have primary school, especially high school. Most of the time they have high school in a very far away village that they have to travel to, and they have to pay for school, pay for transportation, and their fathers have a lot of wives, lot of children, and don't care about them, neglecting them, busy looking for new wife all the time. Most of the time they marry the first wife, and when the new wife comes is young, they put her on top. They'll even tell you that the Prophet Muhammad used to say that he loved Aisha more, so that's fine for us to do that. We also have this Gambian ferry that is not working. When I was there last time in Gambia, let me know if you want me to explain to you what happened. The Gambians know how I was in the ferry and they're going back to Barra to pick up some tourists when they have an ambulance in the ferry and stuff, and what happened there. But this ferry is not good. Recently, this ferry is on the news again. Lot of people there, and this ferry stuck in the middle of the water for hours again, like always. This ferry can sink anytime, God forbid, like what happened in Batolojola from Senegal, that ferry from Senegal, Batolojola. And people, 1,000 over plus, die from it. Gambia situation and Africa in general is worse than what I showed you. But you still have women that are brainwashed and afraid of the truth, because when you talk, they will bully them like they're doing to me. Crying for what? For children, little girls to be clitoris to be chopped off and underage marriage to continue. That's what they were crying for.